Papa Swole, I gym. I gym 5 to 6 times a week. I gym 5 to 6 times a week. How do I deal with friends and family telling me I'm overly obsessed and fat phobic? You can tell them to go fuck themselves. How about that?
Go fuck yourself.
You can do that. If you have friends, who's telling you that you're fat phobic? Get used to people telling you that you're overly obsessed. Anyone's going to tell you that when you're doing something that's going to level you up in life. Everyone's going to try to bring you down to their level. It makes themselves feel more comfortable so they can fuck off. If they want to be average, if they want to be lazy, if they want to be just completely devoid of any purpose in life, let them. You're not overly obsessed, you're focused. And you're not fat phobic, you're pro health. You're taking care of yourself. So if you have friends that are calling you fat phobic, they're not your friends. And if you have friends that are telling you you're overly obsessed, they're likely not your friends. Okay. This pursuing fitness and pursuing wellness like this and really changing your life, this is what's going to separate. And this is really a filter. This is going to filter out who's really your friend. It really will. That's what today is FEF. Today is FEF for a reason. This is really what's going to separate people from your life in the best way. In the best way, deleting people, getting rid of people. You shouldn't be friends with like 100 fucking people. You need to have deep relationships with a few people, but that circle should be small. It should be focused. And people can come into your circle, but they have to pass the test, right? They have to pass those filters. They have to be a person or an individual that's going to add something to your life. That's going to not just benefit you, not from like a selfish standpoint, but you should be more selfish. It should be someone that is adding to your existence, that deserves your time. This is what's going to happen across the board. This is what happens at people's workplace. It sucks when it's family because it impacts you more. Maybe you have to live with some of these people or surround yourself with people. Maybe you're at your workplace and then you have to deal with their nonsense, but it's very common and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but they can literally fuck off. You're going to hear that. You're going to hear that. I heard that. I got people criticizing or making comments. I just never gave a fuck. And boom, you just can't care about them. Doesn't matter what they think. If you're doing stuff for you, for the right reasons for you, if you're doing this shit for you, that's all that matters. Everyone else can fuck off. You'll find the right people in your life. They'll come into your life. Everyone else can suck a dick. Straight up fact.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
Yeah. For me, fortunately, people came around. And people came around when they see the results, right? When people talk shit, but then they see the results. Okay. I mean, like it fucking works. It fucking works. People gave me shit or, were skeptical when I started doing the podcast or I started my business. It's like, okay, let them. Head down, blocked out everything. That's why I don't follow people. That's why I don't look at other people's shit. I don't care. I'm doing my thing. Head down, blinders on. I've always done my shit. And they can get on board or they can fuck off. And a lot of people just fuck off and some people get on board. And then it really separates who deserves to be in your life. You need to have standards for yourself. And when you start respecting yourself, truly, when you start respecting yourself and you actually truly love yourself, you start surrounding yourself with better people because you are treating yourself better. Understand? So how you treat yourself is your own personal relationship with yourself. It's a filter for whom you allow in your life. If you surround yourself with shitty people, it's because you don't respect yourself. It's because you don't value yourself. You don't value your time. So you surround yourself with these time sucks. It's like a reflection of how you actually value yourself. So if you surround yourself with shitty people, that's a projection of how you actually care about yourself. That's more of a sign about you than them. You're surrounding yourself with those assholes. You need to cut them out of your life. And if they're family members, just let it wash over you. If you have to deal with them or live with them or whatever, just ignore them. So they can say, you're obsessed. Okay, watch me. You're so obsessed. You're fat phobic. Oh my God. Okay, watch me. They're going to be asking you questions or they're going to be eventually when they start seeing your progress and how good you're doing, it's going to stop. Their mouths are going to shut. And that's the best. That's the best payback when you don't hear that anymore, right? You don't hear that negativity. People start asking you questions. They start shutting the fuck up when they realize, okay, I'm a fat, lazy fuck. I actually need to change this. Look, X, Y, and Z or Nani Bo are like, is crushing it. Let me ask a question. So you don't have to be rude, but ignore it. Ignore it or stick it right back in their face and tell them to fuck off and stop spending time with them.